Welcome back, everybody. This is class number 3. We are doing a Care for Your Heart challenge. So, in honor of Women's Heart Health Month, we're talking about ways to make your heart more healthy, particularly for those of us who are in this perimenopause, menopausal transition, this time of our lives when it matters so much, even more, what's going on with our heart. The number one killer for women after menopause is heart disease, not cancer. So, what do? How do we take care of our hearts? And we've been talking each day about different focuses, about food, about sleep, and today we're going to talk about doing less. And I know, I just felt the eye rolls. I know. We do so much. We have so many people, so many responsibilities, so many things to take care of, and I get that. But I want to encourage you to consider, what can you do less? And so today the scripture that we're going to look at is Matthew 5:37, and it says, "Simply let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one." Now, you might be like, yeah, I already said yes to this. I get it. We all do that. Most of us overcommit. We overestimate what it is that we can do with sanity, with the 24 hours that we're all given in a day. And the truth is, so much of what we commit to are things that we think are important. It's not that I don't think most of us are doing things just purely out of obligation. I mean, sometimes we can get sort of guilted into, well, I guess I'm supposed to do this or supposed to do that. But really, I think a lot of us are doing what we do because we think it's important. It's not, unimportant to us and just something to do. If you are people pleasing and just doing stuff because you think you should, or you think you'll look bad if you don't, then those are the first things to go off the list. And I would think hard about it. Like, why am I doing what I'm doing? But some things, the reason why I think the scripture says let your yes be yes and your no be no, it doesn't just say let your yes be yes. You ever notice that? There's so much stuff that we say yes to. Very few things that we say no to. Or we say no, but then we I don't feel good about that, and I feel guilty, and I should, I'll give you an example. This morning, I was on call, and I decided that last night, since I was back home again, I would sleep. I was not getting up early this morning, so I did not do my normal routine and get up early with my teenagers who leave at dark 30 to go to high school. And when I woke up to take my 13-year-old to school early because she had some sort of, some project, something that she said that really had to be, she needed extra time. And so the teacher gave them an opportunity to come to school early. Fine. I'm running around with her trying to get her out the door. And I'm getting back-to-back texts from my my middle girl, who is the high school girl that I have right now at home. And Mom, I forgot the thing again, and it's for my friend, and it's her birthday, and it's been this, and then it's been 3 days, and I've forgotten it 3 days in a row, and can you bring it, and I'm gonna die, and I can't. First of all, the drama, okay? But second of all, the time she wanted it there was 10 minutes from when I saw her text. She called me even, she called and she texted back to back. This girl. So anyway, I text her back, and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting it there before 8. It's just not happening. I cannot. Your sister has to be at school, and I have to take her. And so then here's where the no turned into a maybe. Don't we all do that? I said, well, what I could do is maybe drop it off after I drop her off at school, but it won't be before 8. And I kind of thought, I think the reason why I did it that way is because I was like, she's going to say no, it has to be here before 8. I'm not going to see the girl anymore later in the day, and I got to have it before 8, so never mind. Well, that's not what happened. What happened was she said, oh, well, that's okay. Now, by the time she responded, when she had gotten back out of the next class, I had tried to take my daughter to school the first time. She forgot her computer at home. We had to come back to the house to get the computer, had to turn back on. And by then, the whole thing is wrecked. Like, the timing is all jacked up. And now I don't have the thing that my other daughter wanted with me because I'm like, there's no way. And I have the dog in the car because I'm going to stop at the park and go for a 20-minute walk before I come home because it's near the middle school. So then I have to tell my daughter, I'm so sorry. Things have fallen apart. I cannot bring it. I'm just going to need you to take it tomorrow to school. Or when you come home and we do your driving lesson this afternoon, we can just drive to your friend's house, figure that out, and we'll just drive there and you can deliver it to her. It was basically, no, I'm not bringing it. And you know, I didn't forget the thing at home. I didn't have something that I forgot 3 days in a row. It wasn't my friend who wasn't getting her little birthday dessert that she made for her. And I'm the one that feels bad. And that is why it's so hard for us to let our no be no. Now, I had to get over it. I had to, have that. But I'm home. I should be able to. No, I'm not. I'm not able to do everything. Even though I'm home today, even though I'm not at the hospital, I actually had these videos to record. I actually had other work I needed to get done. Like, it was totally legitimate to say no, but somehow I got it in my head, as I usually do, that I should say yes to everything. And I know I'm not the only one. So I just want to tell you, God reminds us, let our yes be yes and our no be no, which means sometimes there's got to be a no. So today, here's your challenge. What are you going to say no to? And you don't have to say no with a frustrated, angry spirit. You can say no with just no, I'm not. First of all, no could be a whole sentence. Or it could be, no, I love you. I wish I could. But I'm not going to be able to do that today. Period. What are you going to say no to today? I'll see you for class 4.